Hi, I'm Lisa Hastings. I wanted to go live in here, but as a new mom of two, I have to do these videos when I physically can. Nighttime is just a disaster around here. So my topic for this training is, I called it Keep Pushing Forward No Matter What. And so first let's talk about maintaining rank and the consequences that happen when you drop rank. So when you sign up as a coach, you are eligible for commissions only, and that's fantastic, right? So when you rank advance to Emerald, you unlock this additional earning opportunity. It's important to aim for Emerald for your first month so that you can unlock this Team Cycle bonus and Success Club rewards right away. And you become eligible to earn income off of the volume that you and your downline create. And over time, all of that volume that you create will increase, and as you rank advance, your Team Cycle bonus increases, and then you accumulate more. And when you hit Success Club, you are rewarded with free customers. So if you drop from Emerald back to Coach, you will not earn any volume or any leads. But as long as you're active and you maintain that active status, your volume will continue to accumulate, so that when you do get back up to Emerald, that you'll start getting that Team Cycle bonus again. But if you go inactive, meaning that you have less than 50 PV per month, you'll lose all of that volume that you and your downline have accumulated over time. So this is huge to stay active no matter what, because if you lose that, you lose all of your volume. So let's just talk about something that happened with me. So what do you do when you go into your back office and you realize you dropped rank that you spent so long building and getting up to that rank? So I'm going to tell you to have a 2-second pity party for yourself and then get back to work and keep building. Now, in real life, when I lost my diamond rank, my pity party was a few days. It was a few days that where I kind of went like off the edge a little bit because I was a new mom and hormones were going crazy. But I want to remind you, and I reminded myself, that that title in your office does not define you or your team. So don't sweat the small stuff. Because I am back at it, and I know that it's not going to affect me in the grand scheme of things. Like, that title is not going to affect me in the grand scheme of things. So just keep working if that happens to you. Because there are going to be things that happen in your life that may or may not affect your business. It may push your business forward, and it may take your business a step back. And there's going to be things that happen in your business that may or may not affect your motivation to actually run the business. And I feel like I'm a really good person for this topic because I started 2.5 years ago. And I've had a lot affect my business, my motivation, my work ethic. So I'm going to talk a little bit about my story as a coach to help you understand that things are going to happen, and it's not a sign to quit. It's just something that you want. So when I started, I was a severe introvert. I mean, like, severe introvert. Like, I did not post on Facebook. It took me until I think I signed up for Facebook in like 2010. Okay. So when it came to posting and running this business, I was very shy and nervous and doubted myself. And my posts always came across like that. They just never sounded like me, that like I was making them. And after 6 months of not being able to grow my team past Emerald, I literally like listened to this call, and it legitimately, at that point in my business, it made me want to quit. I spoke to a coach friend of mine, and she sent me this video by Lindsay Stay. And Lindsay Stay, she's, I don't know her, but that video that she put out there, like, she spoke to me. Like, she was, like, talking to me. And she made me pick back up the pieces, and made me wipe back all the tears that I had that day and get rid of the stress of building a business as a mom. And from that day forward, I literally started building my business, building my team. And I was helping so many people, whether it be challengers or coaches. I was helping them reach success and create success. And it was so amazing to watch, and that became addicting. And because of that, I started hitting my own financial goals, and I really started getting into the whole business side of coaching. And I started to feel like a leader, and I started to feel like I could actually do this. And that was something that I hadn't felt up to that point. So this leads me into rank advancing. So I almost hit diamond so many times. Like, when I tell you so many times, I was like this close so many times. And it was like on Wednesday night, I was like waiting to see it happen on Thursday morning, and like something happened and it didn't, and I didn't have that diamond rank. And then one day it finally happened, and it was glorious. Like, it was like the most glorious feeling ever, because I had worked so hard for it. And I had built this very strong team of women, and we were becoming this little family. And then shortly after, I got pregnant, and I was really, really sick, and I like couldn't get off the couch, open my eyes, like sick. And right after I had my son, I ended up losing my diamond rank, and I was crushed, like crushed. I mean, like, I had just had a baby. Hormones were crazy, and I just felt so hopeless. I started doubting myself. I started doubting my leadership, like, throughout, like, my pregnancy, and I doubted, like, my role in this, and I felt completely disconnected from everybody, from everything. And I still haven't reclaimed my rank, but guess what? I'm still doing this because it makes me happy. Like, it gives me this purpose to, like, wake up every day and do something that's outside of being a mom. And, like, even though I'm not really seeing these people in person, like, I'm talking to people about something that's other than, like, my kids and, like, what they're doing, like how crazy they are, or how they're still pooping and peeing their pants, okay? Like, I love helping people, and honestly, I would do this for free because it's what's keeping me working towards my own goals. And the more people that join, the better, obviously, but I'm still working at it regardless. And I will continue to share and invite, because why not, right? Why not? What's the big deal? We have these amazing tools, and people need to know about them. And the point is that there's going to be a time when you may rank drop, and it's going to crush you, but let it crush you for 2 seconds. It should not deter you from moving forward. It should not deter you from moving forward. That's why we keep building day in and day out, so that we can try and not have that happen, because obviously it affects your mind a little bit. But we can't control our coaches. We can't control their want to keep going forward with their own business. We can't control what goes on in their lives and their decisions to run the business or not. So don't let your rank drop deter you from building your business, because your why is your why. Your reason for doing this is yours and not somebody else's. So with my rank drop, I just kept hearing this speaker at Summit. I totally forgot her name. I think she's from New York, which I don't know why I can't remember her name right now. But she stood up on stage and she talked about rank dropping. And she's like some 15-star diamond coach, and she talked about rank dropping. And how it happened to her so many times, and how it happens to every coach out there at some point in their career. But what I did and what you should do if that happens to you is just revisit your why. I revisited my why. I want to be home with my kids. I can't be home forever, right? Like, I can't be home forever without bringing in income, you know? I can't go back to an office job because I just cannot do that anymore. I can't leave my babies. And, like, what I think about all the time is, what happens if something happened to my husband? What would I do? Where would I be? Like, would I have to sell my house? Like, would we have to move? Like, I think about that all the time because I am a stay-at-home mom. And, like, what if something happens and we don't have his income anymore? Then what? Like, I am building this because I need that security to know that I can support my own family. And I need to contribute. And I need to feel secure with my own earnings and have my own career and something that's mine and something that is for me and for me only. And I need to teach my kids to go after their dreams as well. And all of this, being a coach is hard. It's not easy. It's, even I have trouble with it now, as a new mom of 2, like, it's even harder. My time is so limited. Like, sometimes I'm finding myself doing my power hour at 4 o'clock in the morning because I'm up nursing my baby and I can't go back to sleep right away because I have to burp him. And if he doesn't burp or he goes, if he lays down, then he's puking all over the place. So if I'm doing my power hour at 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm doing my power hour at 4 o'clock in the morning. And we all have bad days. We're not perfect. Nobody's perfect in this business. The more you shake it off, the stronger you'll get and the faster you can brush it off next time. And just like a serious quick reminder, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So if you think that you're going to make millions of dollars next week, that doesn't happen. And just because you don't have this amazing success right off the bat or within 3 months or 6 months or 9 months, it doesn't mean that you're not going to be good at this or that you need to quit. There's going to be bumps in the road along the way. Just put your seatbelt on, or is it this way? I don't know, whichever way. Put your seatbelt on and just drive over those bumps because businesses take a long time to build. It's not like you start here and like you build your business and like you're amazing. It's like, right? So just keep moving forward. Give yourself time. Give yourself grace with all of the negative things that are going to happen during the time that you're working your business, okay? And another big thing is just don't compare yourself to others. Just because somebody else is skyrocketing with rank advancing and building their business and their income and all of that doesn't mean that you need to stop what you're doing or you're not good at it. It just means that you're going at your pace. And if you keep comparing yourself, you're literally going to drive yourself insane. So all coaches are different, right? I mean, every coach does things differently. That's why we continue to learn from different coaches because how I approach my business is different from how somebody else approaches their business. And we all have our own unique things and how we do things, and we learn off of each other. And what works for one coach may not work for another. So find the coaches out there that inspire you. Follow them and look for their cues for success. Okay, so I have a little assignment for you. I want you to dig deep into your why and write it on a Post-it or a sheet of paper, okay? And I want you to stick it to your bathroom mirror, someplace literally that you're going to see every day. I want it on your bathroom mirror because that's the only mirror that I ever look in like one time a day. And I want you to write your why on the top, right? So I want to be a successful work-from-home mom who can support my family. That's my why, right? And I want you to write underneath all the things that are gonna all the things that it'll take you to get there. So what it'll take: making Success Club 10 every month, signing 2 coaches every month, bringing on 2 to 3 challenges every month, and supporting daily support of challengers and coaches and your team. So post this on your bathroom mirror, and I want you to take a picture of it and post it below in the comments, okay? This way, this is like your step 1 of accountability, because seeing this every day is going to help bring you through all of that negative that may happen. And if you rank drop, or you lose a coach, or a challenger decides that you're not good enough for them anymore and they leave, this is like your little reminder on a daily basis that you are worth it. You are going to rock this business out because you care, and you care about why you're doing this. I'm sorry that was like really long, but anyway, I hope you all have a great night. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments, and I will be sure to scroll through and answer them probably at 4 in the morning. Okay? All right. Have a good night. Bye.